Hey, hi there, hello there. So I'm gonna make a tutorial because I'm super fucking Sigma and yeah. I held my friends at gunpoint and told them to ask for a tutorial, so I had an excuse to make one. So, yeah, first part is gonna be velocity. So let me show you how to do that.
Okay, so this is what it looks like, and the filter is just part of a different video, but I'm using it as an example. Okay, so this is like a newfound discovery for me how I'm doing this because I've never found like a velocity setting this to my liking. Anyways, you put it to 0.4 for those parts, and then you put 7.5 on the top, and then 0.8 on those tiny parts right there that I'm putting in between. And then better quality, which is pro, trigger warning pro. So yeah, but I just screen recorded it. All right, then we have the filter section, which isn't a part, like a huge part of this example because it's only for a small duration, but I'll show the filters that I use on most of my edits. And this is just some of the general adjustment. If you do want this filter that I'm like doing on the screen, you can just snag the adjustments. I don't really care, but yeah, I'll put them on screen. Okay, so we're going to start off with some basic keyframes and graphs, which I don't know what editor would not know how to do keyframes and graphs. That would also be watching my tutorial. But yeah, keyframes and graphs. So if you know how to do them, skip ahead. So next is movement, which is basically like movement, like the edit, flowy, you know what I mean? So I use rebound, swing, and play pendulum and turn those down so it's pretty slow, so that it can just like gradually flow throughout the edit like that, and it looks pretty nice. We have the oblique blur tutorial, which you put that and shrink it to a little bit less than the clip, and then you put 3 keyframes. The first one is 100 on the blur and rotate. Then the middle one is 35 on blur, 100% on rotate, and then 100% on rotate, 0% for blur, and then you duplicate it however many times you want. I didn't come up with combining that technique with the overlay I'm about to show you, so yeah, it's not mine. I forgot who made it. You can find these overlays on Pinterest, but I just make it because you can find the white background in the stock on CapCut and just turn vinaigrette on, and it's the same thing. Then you go to overlay, and then you put it on 65%, and then animations fade out, and then the whole clip so that it fades out throughout the whole thing. Okay, so this section is going to be ripple and like general effects. So yeah, this one's basically self-explanatory. You just put it there. For the other effects, I'll put them on screen. They're just ones that I like to use sometimes or all the time. Then I'll have the text tutorial. As you can see, I have the text fonts I use on the screen, whatever. And I like to use keyframes with my text as well. And I'll put some of the animations I like to use for the text on screen, which is only like 2 or 3, I believe. But yeah, I'll just put all of that on screen. Anyways, I think that's wrapping up the mega huge, cohesive, horrible, long edit tutorial, which it's pretty good. I hope you'll be able to edit like me in less than 3 or around 3 minutes. And if you have any questions, just ask like always, and thanks for watching.